Why is the title in Spanish? It's a national holiday, brother. It's Cinco de Mayo. Ooh, shit. Ooh. I haven't drank tequila in a minute. According to DuckDuckGo Translate, tequila is Spanish for box office. You might be looking at tequila. Oh. I spelled tequila. Damn it! I'm retarded. we gotta use Monerica. If there is no Tor site, I'm going to be onion available based. Average buy price based. Tor box office, he corrected it. Fun fact, the Tor browser gets that Onion availability from the Onion location HTTP header. Oh wow, that is a fun fact. $500 equals 1 Monero plus $5,000. What about 500 Monero? It's only $203,417. Guys, think about what if Monero goes to 1,000. Privacy, V. What does the V stand for? A. Oh, A is probably OctoSwap. Minimum amount of 7,000. Oh, that's kind of weird. Average sell price, based site, guys. Didn't mean to do that. So I have to, I'm going to update Glowstar's site name to, what was it? Monero Space? It sounds so cool. Monero Space does sound more based, but I did add some more. Just make a new identity. I think it might have fixed. Really wish Newegg accepted Monero so I can purchase DDR5 RAM that I can't use privately. Actually, you can. You can buy. I think there's a Monero site. I think XMR Cards lets you buy Newegg gift cards. So they accept Monero by proxy, or you can get the Monero debit card and then you spend your Monero everywhere. Okay, so that failed. That might be a relay that's dead. But looking for something real. So I added Wavelake. Wavelake is a open source Nostr native music with lightning tips for artists. But the let's look. Monero girl. Let's see. Let's do this. Image address. Is it a... Oh, I can just do upload. Let's do that. Select. You should go to Nostr build and then strip it. And then it should just work. But it doesn't. It's weird. I will have to probably fix that. And even when I go to Iris, not the IRS. Fuck them. Fuck the IRS. How the hell does XMR Cards do Roblox cards but not Newegg cards? That's a good question. Maybe a need. Someone told me about Newegg cards, Newegg gift cards. I believe. So if I find one, I'll DM it to you. I could have sworn. This is the beauty about Nostr, though, guys. You don't have to stick with any client. You can use whatever client you can move. Okay, but I'm gonna have to fix that picture not showing up. It might be an I think it was when I was looking through. It was an HTTPS issue and a signing issue, but it could be. I'm making a lot of fucking accounts. I definitely want to fix the XMR thing where it has a built-in Monero node possibly, and it'll let you switch between nodes, and it'll be a native wallet for people that don't want to use an external wallet. They can use a internal wallet, like how some sites do that with Nostr. Like some Nostr clients will have an integrated Lightning wallet, and it is completely possible. What the hell is what is the best Nostr client in your opinion? Mine, the one I'm making. Not an FBI honeypots web, and it's a progressive web app, meaning you can use it on any platform. You don't need to install anything, and it protects your keys because you do not need to install anything. See, I thought of people that have Gen 2 that will take time to compile said app, set it up, and then if they want to leave, they have to compile, install another app, and compile. And then what if they want it on Android? Then they have to fucking download it, and then they have like 5 different apps. How about just one? A progressive web app, which is based. We're going to be looking at some cool things in a minute. Oh, yeah. It has a way to connect a Lightning wallet, too, as well, if you're a Lightning Maxi. But this is really based on Monero. Because some people will... I need to figure a way to make the Monero decentralized across other platforms. Maybe a way to integrate a wallet so that if people aren't on my client, they can still tip other people. I should write this down because I'm going to forget. And if you want to install it, you can. So you can install it, or you can run it as a progressive web app, or you can just keep it as is in the browser. Everything is stored in the browser. It does something with, pee pee poo poo. And it's a nice sticky terminal. You see the amount of visitors, and then it gives you some suggested follows. Tracking token disrespector is really nice. And then it gives you some suggestions. The trending, not huge updates. I also like the text format because it's easy on the eyes. It's dark mode. It's a nice clean look. I believe I fixed this, but I think I have to. A thread. I want to be able to click on threads. That's my problem. I think that's what I have to incorporate. A way to click on threads, like if you look at Iris, the I love Zap Store. I feel like I can put here balls. This is less fast, but if you want to, let's go to latest. You should be able to click on it and see cooking a Nostr client. No, that was me. This was a funny ass. Someone said something really funny to me. Maybe you can't expand it on here, which is that's what I want. I want to be able to do some expansion. I don't know if they're responding to me, but I'm going to look at some other ideas to incorporate into the client that people will draw people to it. Like not over bloated features that people don't ask for. I think some fundamental things that people do want is the ability to DM someone directly right here, end-to-end encryption. This uses NIP4. I think NIP17 is better. I don't know if that's true. I got to read more into that and see the difference. And then if uptime matters, your reach matters. These are just stats. I'm a stat person. I like looking at stats. I think they're cool. And then I kind of like the idea of, what is this one? View thread. That's what it is. Okay. Cool. That's so I did incorporate that. I forgot. I didn't know if I did. I like the idea of being able to view a thread too. Maybe I should find a more intuitive way to incorporate it. And then here's a bookmark. Bookmarks are super awesome with Nostr. It can save the notes all locally so that you don't have to go out there and look for your bookmarks. You know what I mean? Or even lose them if you see like a note that you kind of want to save. And then recent notes and then photos. No photos got uploaded. Unfortunately, I will try out Iris. How about you try out Glowstar, your favorite non-federal honeypot, not FBI honeypot, so you can contribute to so you contribute to his side project that he knows nothing about. How can I downvote Billy live though? Put user in timeout. YouTube. You're going to timeout, man. But I'm going to do a boo, a public boo. Boo. Out. Yeah. A public boo is what we need. Booing. But we also have the classic online mode. So like if you're online, you can people, you know, your friends are online. It'll tell you. It'll be like based. You're online. You won't know if anyone else is online unless you use this client. No, don't put me in the timeout corner. But every time you post it, balls. It increases your social graph and your reach when you follow people in the feed. The more relays you add, I have 3 out of 4, so definitely adding more relays to your list is good because it increases your reach, reduces the censorship resistance, and what increases the censorship resistance increases your reach, and it decreases the idea the reliance on relays that might possibly get compromised or dropped or whatever. I think I made a post. I'm Iris. You love hurting me, don't you, man? What's your pub key? What's your pub key? It'd be super hard for me to see if ads are even being played on my live streams. And with Iris, you can actually claim a domain where you can get a more readable pub key. You can even pay for one. You can get a paid domain key, like not domain key. You can pay for your username that's more legible and you can there's a way to verify the like the ownership and everything. It's cool. It works off pure cryptography. I mean, like public and private key cryptography. That's what's great about Nostr. This is the best and the last good thing that the Bitcoin community has ever done. This is when they actually had ideas and cared about decentralization, and obviously a huge amount of people that also like Nostr are people in China and like censorship countries that where a protocol has much more weight than a platform. A platform will decide to not go to a country because the government told them to. They're like, sorry, no X allowed over here. I put my Nostr pub key in the long string, starting with the npub, ending with. Yeah. Yes, that's. Why didn't you just ask that in regular YouTube chat? And there's even something cool. Well, actually, maybe if I can. Nice. IPFS. I'm thinking about putting this on IPFS, for the simple fact that it will make it. YouTube blocked it. Okay, just post it in Discord and I'll grab it. That sounds about right. YouTube's being a bitch. Actually, the funny thing is, I want to put it on IPFS. But what would be even cooler is if I could find an IPFS hosting site that uses satellite. That would be based. The thing is, the only reason I don't want to do it on my own IPFS instances is because it's peer-to-peer. It actually, unfortunately, exposes your public IP address. And that's not something that I'm like genuinely worried about, but where it's constant, it's not the most ideal thing to happen, to be completely honest. There is a problem with that to a certain degree, especially if you're hosting a site, and you're hosting a site that's like, somewhat not sexy to certain people. Let me see. But there is a lot of cool Nostr protocols that just make sense. There's Blossom, like Blossom servers. We're going to look at this real quick. So, backed by the time-proven and highly available infrastructure Nostr.build with a global reach and a fast CDN network, every distinct user's npub gets its own server domain that is not shared by anyone but the owner of the npub. Blossom. Let's just look at what a Blossom server is. It's how you do your media for Nostr. You can even get a physical signing key too, which is even more cool. So like if you want to, so what it stands for is blob stored simply on media servers. Blossom uses Nostr public-private keys for user identities. Blossom is a specific set for HTTP endpoints that users allow to store blobs of data on public accessible service. You should strip your metadata from this just in case, because Nostr doesn't really do anything to protect your privacy. This is why if you are using a client, you should honestly, in all honesty, you should 110% strip your metadata and make sure you use a VPN or Tor, because you are taking a risk that where it could leak information about you that might not be super sexy. So if you have an image URL, let's do like this, Monero girl. Again, and if you take this and you grab a URL, this is the thing great about Nostr is you can use URLs. You can use URLs in order to post pictures and stuff. So right here, strip, no image URL is found in your post, transmit. Now I could go to, I don't know why I didn't see that. That might be another thing that I have to fix. But I can go to my profile and see, oh, there we go. And it'll pull that up. And I could go on Iris, make sure that I search. I don't know if it does the last people search. That'd be kind of cool. I'll just copy my pub key. This is the good thing. And I could buy a domain, like a Nostr domain, completely attach it to this profile, and then it'll be even easier to find me. Like if people wanted to find it. But I'm gonna, once I get some more feedback and actually push it more and more, not features, but better usability, I'll probably migrate completely to it because I want a Nostr client that serves me. And there's nothing wrong with any of the other Nostr clients. I use a Myth, that rock. YKH Home. I use Iris. I like all the Nostr clients for their own reasons. I just want something that's more tailored to my vision, if that makes sense. And other Nostr clients might not incorporate this. You know what I mean? So I'm taking really just time to build something that I might be the only one that uses it, and I'm okay with that. That's fine. But these are features that I miss about the early internet, where I know it seems like silly, but I like the idea of just going on to someone's profile and music playing. HTML, like doing HTML, having your top, 8 friends, to like see who other people, your photos and your recent notes, your display name, stuff like that. Oh man, I don't got my. God damn it! I have to open that up. And even there's like the no, you can actually incorporate an algorithm to Nostr. It's not impossible. It's definitely doable. It's a protocol. It's not like oh, no algorithm. It's just there's no point in it. So and NIPs are always being added. There's Blossom, Nostr Blue Communication Protocol. This is cool. So you can actually take Nostr and communicate with Bluetooth via Bluetooth relays. So your phone can I do this even in a test. I can actually take my Nostr with me if I was like at a huge music event. And there's like 10 to 15 people that just want to communicate with the people and post, and it's completely decentralized. You can make your phone act as a Nostr relay, and then search for other Bluetooth Nostr relay devices, and then you can post notes to each other, and they will get blasted into the machine. Data vending machines. What's this? Nostr can act as a marketplace for data processing when users request jobs. Oh yeah, Nostr is a really interesting protocol. People may talk shit about it on such silly things, but I probably shouldn't have said my Nostr pub key 3 or PGP key. No, it's fine. I'm just gonna have to fucking go decrypt it. It doesn't matter. Your private key is the only thing that you need to keep private. Oh, open keychain, my beloved. My depreciated app. Based. You did not post your first. All right. Should I send my Nostr pub key through a Discord channel? It doesn't. I mean, if you don't want people to know it, sure. Look, you can receive lightning. Yeah, you can put your public key wherever you want, because that's how people are going to find you. It's no different than putting your username out there. Ooh, Git stuff. I forgot. You can use Git. Then a ways to code to collaboration using the adjacent Git, which is kind of sick. Sensitive content, obviously custom emojis, relay-based groups, public chat, test note, private direct messages. I think it's NIP 17 that I have to. Basic key derivation from mnemonic seed phrase. Oh. Bit 39 is used to generate mnemonic seed phrase. Okay, yeah. And someone brought up that like there should be no like. It sucks that there's no key rotation, but that defeats the purpose of trying. Look at Noster with chess, the NIP, kind 64 note representing chess game in PNG format, which can be read by humans and all supported by most chess software. Media attachments, file metadata, trusted institutions, syncing, zap goals, external content IDs, moderate. And this isn't, oh, nice, nipped, unrecommended, suppressed by the Marmot protocol. Interesting. Chats, code snippets, webbook marks, which is great, public messages, voice messages, which you can do, HTTP auth, file store integration, Blossom API obviously took that, which is kind of based. Cashew Wallet, if you're a Cashew fan. All right. Cashew Wallet's pretty sick. I think Nostr is one of those, just one of those things that's early. Though it's kind of like Delta Chat. Delta Chat uses email because it's a protocol to send end-to-end encrypted messages. Nostr, if someone built it, someone could build a way to do emailing through Nostr relays, if there was a way to incorporate the protocol. Remote signing is cool. You can actually, private keys should be exposed to as few many systems. I use Amber. Amber is a great way to take it. It's a bunker that takes your private keys and puts them there, and you have to you can give explicit permissions for it. Like who you want to have access, what can and cannot do. And then there's the Nostr marketplace. You can seller of products with Nostr pair key. You can buy of products with Nostr key pair. Product items for sale by the merchant. Stall is a list of products. I have sold and exchanged some digital goods on Nostr marketplace. It's pretty nice. It's when I was more of a Bitcoin stan than really a Monero enjoyer. Not Bitcoin itself. I was more of a Lightning stan because I thought Bitcoin Lightning was more efficient and superior because it's faster. And I believed it was more private, but it's really not. There's ways to make it more private, but I think there's too many steps that you need to take. The more steps that you have to do to achieve a certain OPSEC perspective or financial privacy or anything, I think the worst it is because you're going to make a mistake. It doesn't matter how good you are. You're going to make a mistake, and that's not good for people that need high-level operational security. Obviously, you should be as smart as possible and be as sovereign and siloed as possible, but there's nothing wrong with default privacy, default security, where these things are taken into account. And then once you can, besides this, I believe there's a way to, where to go? You could search for X, people in X. though it might have gotten removed. I might have removed it. No one's going to get in the see me. I have 3 notes. Verify signatures. All 2 signatures valid. Edit profile. I could. There we go. And then I want to know what. Maybe you have to log in. Oh, okay. Uploads to Nostr build, free, decentralized media with host with empty metadata. I don't think nice. I don't think there's a free option. This might have been free. I might have to change this. Oh. I should find a way to integrate this. $100 for 10 months is pretty good. Zip, PDF, and SG file support. All AI Studio text to image. That's nice. I don't care about that. Global lightning fast CDN. There's actually a cool Nostr CDN too. You have to pay for it, but I wonder if I can. CDN satellite. Yes, this is super cool. It's a satellite for Nostr. Reposting for all the vast majority of this app doesn't follow Odell. Make sure you see this. You can use this to. I forget their purpose. What their purpose is. It's like to help spread your content and prevent spam. So that's kind of cool. That's what paid relays are for. And I do remember it was for something else. There we go. No ads, no sponsors, 100% Bitcoin community funded support here. They should accept Monero. It would be very cool of them. My problem with Bitcoin people is they suck. Arshigari Whirlpool and Team Nice from 2025. And then there's Nostr Resources. That's pretty cool. Key management section, NPub. There's a myth. MF is really nice. Do not paste your private keys into websites. They're right. 100%. Never share your private key. Your private key should be treated like your private key if you understand PGP or a password, whatever. It's like your password. If we can get that working now. Okay, a little bit more clean. Global feed, following. This is where you log in. Oh, okay, I'm still here. Monero girl. For what is real? Okay. let's do that. There we go. It says click publish. Oh. Maybe that was my mistake. I didn't fucking hit publish because I'm a retard. Or I could have fixed it. I did send my public key in. Oh. Oh, okay. Cool, based. So now my profile works, which is super based. And then if I go on Iris, and then I will figure out a way to do naming, to give like usernames. Which would be kind of sick. There we go. I have a working profile. I would be cool. I would wonder. I'll have to ask the internet that later. I have no relays connected in Iris. I wonder why. You have to connect them yourself. So you would go to see if you were using MindMan, and then you go to local media network, and then you go to relays, add a relay. I don't remember if they ask you if they set up relays in the beginning. There's no point in not. You should. I mean, you should. I'm gonna read that shit later. I hate reading. I think it was me using Iris over Tor. Wow. Unbased of you. You should run it over I2P. I2P1? There probably is an I2P Noster. Oh, well, a reminder to enable I2P for your node. Last week, build your own peer-to-peer messaging protocol trims by relays. Oh, nice. Just as we were talking about. Oh no, TypeScript, I'm out. I think it was me using Tor over Iris. Also, update Brave. No. Running updated software is gay and authoritarian. I should be able to run outdated software. Yeah, I'll do it later. And this is the thing is like something that people bring up all the time for platforms like this. They're like, well, how does it handle CP? Like, how does Nostr handle child sexual abuse material? It's not like it's not on major platforms. That's the thing. That's funny. It's true. I would say that so like I would say that first off, relays can reject content. Censorship. Howdy, what's up, brother? Censorship resistance doesn't mean that they would accept illegal content that's, in my opinion, unethical. So they can reject you, especially stuff like that. They can just know. Like, they're like, oh, boom, 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 boom. And I've been on Nostr for a very long time at this point, and I've been on some of the darkest places of the internet. Like, where people have crazy schizophrenic ideas. You just see like, slurs every fucking like 3 or 4 posts. But I think this is a universal hate, and I hope it stays as universal hate. I've personally never come across anything like that. Fortunately. Unfortunately, it probably does exist, but it probably exists no different than on Twitter and Facebook and WhatsApp and Telegram. And Telegram is well known for this. Like, there's definitely tons of that shit on there. The Telegram's just a cesspool. I don't know why people even use it, but it's crazy. It's some of the most censorship, unrestricted parts of the internet that isn't owned by some fucking cuck. Because you can't own a protocol, you essentially don't run into stuff like this. I think most of those places where people do it on like Telegram and everything, they know that they'll get turned over to like the federal agencies. So I think almost all of them are federal honeypots, if not just trolls and possibly real, like obviously real sickos. But just go on Roblox. It's just like people think that like, oh, it's unrestricted, it's gonna like happen more. It happens. I've never seen it. It happens less. You just go and you just hear about stories. You're gonna hear obviously more story. What sounds cooler? Facebook catches pedophile, meeting up with minor. Yeah, like we've all heard it. No one's gonna be searching for dark market vendor, filled with fucking meeting up with minors and shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's just they're not looking for it. They're looking for the one-off like Facebook like Discord mod, chilling in his mom's basement, in his dad's basement too. It's just I do wonder why we say that your mom's basement. Like why is it your mom's basement? Like he lives in his mom's basement, not his dad's basement or his parents' basement. It's always your mom's basement. It's kind of funny. Never thought about that. For whatever reason. So, Nostr is definitely the place for you if you like freedom. I would even say you could ditch social media and you'll scroll less. Like when you get onto a feed, you're just going to go, you're going to see other people's opinions. You're going to open up, I'm seeing someone I haven't talked to since middle school. And get a prestigious role at a top firm. Makes my heart rate go to 200, not gonna lie. Yeah, you can even, this is like my journal. You can just post your thoughts. You don't have to have anyone know your account. You could just go into here and post, like, my balls hurt. I was rejected. P, poo. Poo, pee, 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 poo, poo, pee, 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 pee. And then, boom! This is forever. Transmitted onto the internet. It's never leaving. Diddy, you never got things offered without something from your side when you. The fuck? There are some like schizophrenic people on here that I will read though. I'll read their shit though. Psychological max Q, fear, terrifying is the physical and mental experience. Like shit like this. Like you're gonna see this shit everywhere. And it's always cucks like this that have this fucking profile picture. I don't know why. The U.S. government's cash balance hits negative $1 trillion for the first time since 2021, surging $300 billion just in 3 weeks. But the debt crisis is set to accelerate as taxation inflows slows down. Yeah, whatever the fuck that means. He's just saying words. Soon we take Iran back. Yo, this energy is next level. And he posts a graph. You can and oh, that's another one. If you don't want people to know who you follow, you can do a stealth follow. You can verify their signatures are valid. You can tip them Monero. Then this gives me their pub key, which is kind of based. But you could also zap them soon. I'm going to figure out how to get that working. And then you can message them. Gotta switch that nip. Actually, Billy, I need you to publicly give me your fucking pub key. Wait, I can just search for you. I need more relays to probably do this. Uh-oh. Billy, Bob. I did get my pub key in Discord. It didn't show up. Unless you DM'd it directly to me. Oh, I could just... Why am I acting like I can't access Discord? Oh. Okay. We're gonna message. Big balls. Gift wrap and NIP 17 hides sender from relay operators. Max privacy based. I gotta click that box. Balls. You probably have to accept it. Events, relay, and then it tells you about here your events and everything. I've never messaged anyone on here yet. I should have done that to myself. I don't know. I'm kind of retarded. Let's do this. Maybe I should have a notification for the DMs. Find. Oh yeah, this is where it was. Friends. Find friends from Twitter. I don't think. Wow, he's not a Nasser yet. Let's grab mine and then go to Iris. Let's message. I can zap them. Huh. Okay, let's do that. wonder if I'll get the... Okay. There we go. Oh, message. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think the messages are working. That's good. That's good to know. I'm not getting any chat requests on Iris. Okay. Wish I had a log. Interesting. Let me remove the gift and go back. And then... Oh, no request. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, wow. Bug discovered. Somebody tip Billy Bo Jenkins 0.0001 fraction of a Monero. On the left-hand side, I think I'll add a Monero chart on the feed, like right here where all this real estate is, this free real estate, or maybe down here, it'll be like Monero price ticker. See, it was cool setting up Iris. Fuck you, Billy. I know you're saying these things just to hurt me. Later, though, Billy. You have a good night. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can do that now. All right. Okay, I see that now. Which, that's good. Maybe I should do that. Let me do this. Disconnect. New identity. DMs. Oh. That's kind of weird. Huh. Interesting. I'll have to. Based. Wow, cool. AK-47's for sale. Everyone should have an AK-47, but the AK-47 market's crazy. Damn. I could have got a Century Arms AK-47 with wood furniture. Wood furniture to find for an AK is kind of annoying. Wow. I should get 2 AK-47s. Everyone should own 2 AK-47s. Let's see. Wow, based. Based and cool. Let's see if we can get this working. Select conversation or public. Okay, let's do that. Oh, rejection. Interesting. But let's see this. Probably to prevent spam. Oh, wait, hold on. Am I using one? Oh, I am. What if I just reject that, use dumbest, noest, OLL? Let me go to settings, network, and then Vault.iris. Okay, let's do this. Okay, at least it sent it out. It didn't give me a rejection. But it should have sent it. No. I just use a signal style double ratchet encryption to keep your private. What if I have to do NIP 17? No. My social graph is no. Shows up 3 days later. Oh. Okay. I wonder if this is possible now. It says if we share one relay. Okay. Now we should be good. No? That's the beauty, guys. Is it's always guessing. Let's go to profile, my profile. Search. Oh, it doesn't come up with a message. Maybe if we follow each other. Damn, nothing still. It's gotta be something. What if we got relays? Huh. Yeah, it's weird. Looks like it didn't change. Yeah, I'll figure it out as I go. I'll have to look deep. Use Void Linux for sure. I'm a Void Linux stan. The best system D free experience. I would say Void Linux is probably my favorite Linux distro. Oh, cool. Well, still use System D because I use Catchy OS. Boo! Everyone, boo! I'm just kidding. That's I use Catchy. I just didn't care for it. I don't know why people are hyping it. It's not a hate or anything. I don't get the hype for Catchy OS for whatever reason. They say it's easy user, but like, I mean, you could honestly get it set up. You could get set up. You could get Arch Linux set up in like a day, and you can change your init system if you want later. It's a little more work, but it's completely doable. Let's see. Let's see. See any new ones? Create or update stone. Okay. Relay to client. Client to relay. Oh, based. Okay, this should work. I don't know why people hate progressive web apps. They're so great. Profile. Oh yeah, what do I gotta do? Relays. Okay, cool. It's weird. There's no way to message. Interesting. So we're gonna go to DMs. Send. Interesting. Based. Hopefully, I find the bug deep into my balls. It's kind of weird when I go to my profile and I don't see any thing about this person. But let's see. I need also a notifications tab, I guess, when someone follows me. Also, yeah, that's weird. No following. Oh. That could be it. Could definitely be one. Let's see what this happens here. We're gonna do a high. Okay, I have one crawler. Or okay, no, I don't. And no one's comments are showing up. Wow, based. Interesting. Um, well, guys, I've given you an hour and 19 minutes of my day. I will definitely be back tomorrow so YouTube knows I'm a real person and I'm gonna spend the rest of the night learning how to send a message over the relays. If I don't, I will be fighting two grizzly bears on Saturday. Make sure to comment for the engagement what your favorite type of popsicle is. Everyone's got a favorite flavor. Everyone's got a hated flavor. Do it below for the engagement.